Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for potentially the last game of this afternoon for Dominion competition here. It looks like we're in the bans phase for this game 2 of the finals of the Paradox eSports Dominion Championship Series week number 2. Finals game 2. This is going to be Stalin bottom versus In Walls We Trust. It looks like the first ban is going to be Leona, and then Kha'Zix, Wukong, and who's the last one going to be? Nidalee. Are going to be our 4 chat bans for this game. There are 4 additional bans that we add on for a total of 10 bans, 5 for each team. Letting the teams know they can start whenever. We'll get on with this second game. If In Walls We Trust wins, they take home the victory for this week number 2 here. And if not, we'll go on to a game 3. I wonder if I can just move these. I'm going to forget that I did this next week and be like, what has happened here? Okay. Let's go ahead and edit those bans. Wait, what? Must be the top one. Here we go. Okay, so the bans this game are... the chat bans anyway, are Leona, Kha'Zix, Wukong, and Nidalee. Leona, Kha'Zix, Wukong, Nidalee. Okay. I take a look at the bans that are happening in the lobby, or the champ select screen here. We're going to see Taric, Zyra, Teemo, and Kassadin. Pantheon? That's an interesting ban. So let's see, who's not banned? Jayce is not banned yet. It's possible we could see him used. Janna also not banned. Going for the brand ban instead. Okay, so Jayce is open. We're going to pick up Maokai. Be nice sounds. We know better. You chat banned that. Who are they actually going to pick, though? Oh, Zion's going to go for that Mundo that he likes. Okay. But are they going to take Jayce, or are they going to let No-Namer potentially get it again? Lulu. Oh, dear. Oh, Lulu Kale can be an absolutely brutal combo. So you see that Lulu locked in. Or you see them locking that Kale as well. A couple of seconds left on the countdown before we find out if that's what they're going to go with or not. J4. J4, J4, J4. Just going to J4. J4. Jayce picked up by No-Namer. Well, they had an opportunity to take it away from him, but they gave it up. They just let him have it. And looks like Sona can be chosen as well here. Yes, Sona. So you see Talon locked in immediately there by Buddha Rice. And what is Carnival going to pick up for his team? Most of the big champions have been picked already. Jayce, J4, Lulu, and Mao. Seeing Talon, Sona, and who else? Carnival. Click on a thing, please. There we go. Annie. Could be an Annie pick. Annie is a great champion. Yes. He's going to take that one for his team. Sorry about being a little bit quiet here today, guys. I had to solo a cast for a different tournament last night, and I'm doing it again here today, so my voice is a little it's a little unfriendly. I can do solo commentary. It's just a little weird doing them back to back. So you see Darius being highlighted, and who's the other one gonna be? Shoutouts to XD Macintosh for having the right add-ons and emotes. That's what's up, dude. So it looks like we're going to see a Yorick, potentially. Yorick's a champion that we haven't seen too much in recently in Dominion history. He's always been a good pick throughout. Pretty solid, stable character. And that is a Yasuo being highlighted. I'm actually not completely sure, but since it's the only picture I don't recognize, that's probably what it is. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Malzahar instead. Just wanted to give us an excuse to say Yasuo on the stream here. A couple of trades being made. Fancy Wolf taking that Darius, swapping the Maokai down to generic, and it doesn't look like anything else is moving on the other side. Nope. Oh, I gotta be part of the I gotta be part of the chat here. There we go. Stalin has made Gung Ho Gunline very unhappy, such that he had to post in all capital letters in the Twitch chat. How could you do this? My chat experience. I love that. I love that Storm Eagle. I love that Storm Eagle emote. That is a Caleb one. Okay, I need to sub Caleb then to get that. Sauron +5 in the chat says, I don't even know what Yasuo does. He like censored out of his sword or something. Alright. Pull down these summoner spell blockers now. Here we go. Ta-da! Okay. Look at the spells. Nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, there's a flash on Annie. Flash is a little bit more common than it used to be, but it's still one of the least used spells, other than the ones that are really bad that no one takes, like heal. I don't even remember what other spells are after that. I should go look sometime. But, yeah, Flash, that nice little new icon there. And everybody running Revive, Revive Exhaust, Revive Exhaust, Revive Ignite. Good, 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 good. Seeing one CV on one team and none on another. Two minutes before the start of this game. Okay, look at these two team comps here. Let's try to go for a little bit of a... Let's see. I think I like the team that has the Jayce on it. Because he looks like he has some really solid backup. Oh, Cleanse, that's right, that's another one. Clarity, thank you, Gunline and Darker Sticks. I thought it took Clarity out of the game, actually. Does that still exist? Now I don't even remember. I just know that I missed Fortify. That was a really good spell. Alright. I like the team that has Jayce on it because he blat 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 and people die. If anyone is not familiar with the blat blat blat, let me educate you about the blat blat blat. What will happen is you will be playing against Jayce, and then he will come out of the fog of war, right? And then right after he comes out of the fog of war, this will happen to you. And then you get a free trip back to the summoner platform. Jayce is capable of that at any time. You have to remember that that's something he can do. No, I missed it. Okay, come on, go back. Okay, there we go. So I was moving windows around. Everything went wrong at once. Just don't let Jayce blat blat blat. Not even once. It will end you. How come no one picked Janna? That's actually a really good question. Janna wasn't even banned. Well, actually, it's because there's Lulu available. I guess they wanted Sona for some reason? I'm not entirely sure, actually. Should we go over to the loading screen here? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going into the loading screen here for this potentially last game of the afternoon here. This game 2 of the finals of the Paradox eSports Dominion Championship Series is going to be Stalin bottom versus, in Walls We Trust, Stalin bottom's team. We have Fancy Wolf playing as Darius, Alia playing as Sona, No Namer playing as Jayce, Generic playing as Maokai, and Corval playing as Yorick. On the other team, on In Walls We Trust team, we have Emperor High Peoples playing as Lulu, Zowns playing as Jarvan IV, Buddha Rice playing as Talon, Carnival playing as Annie, and Sauron playing as Malzahar. I am your commentator, I am Gandair, and this might be our last game today. Whoa! I have mod now, when did that happen? I didn't even realize. Okay, starting items are Sauron trolling everyone. Wait, are those skins out now? When did those come out? I need to get paid before those leave. I need to buy like all the skins. I need the Misfortune one, and I need the Sona one, and I need the Nidalee one. I just won a Christmas. Yeah, I have to go buy Misfortune, and I have to get the skin for her, and then I already have Sona, so I just need to buy that, and I need to buy Nidalee, and then I need the Snow Leopard, and then the Christmas skins. Pause timer, sepia tone. It's gold colors. And... oh, he's already had it? Okay, cool, I still have time to get paid. Oh yeah, Gunline. I saw the Oracle buying and reselling. I generally don't commentate about that because people are gonna do that. Okay, still the Christmas sale hasn't happened yet. Okay, that's good. I'll still have time to save money. That's nice. Okay. Both teams heading off towards the top part of the map. Looks like we're going to have a couple people up here first. Jayce could be the first one to show up. Oh dear, Jayce, you can't hypercharge people when you are a cat. That doesn't work. A little bit of channel back and forth up here at the top part of the map. Throwing down the sapling. Big exchange up here at the top. Okay, Jarvan's going to be the first one to fall. Zyra now exhausted is going to be the next one to go down. All of Stalin's teams getting very, very low on health. And High People's won't be able to clean this up, I don't think. I mean, it looks like he could on paper, but Darius with that Decimate is going to be able to take them down. So the Windmill now getting drawn out a little bit. Jarvan's going to dash through, initiate in, wants to take out No-Namer as quickly as possible, is able to. Ollie, having healed himself up a little bit, though, is just okay. Apprehend back. Zounds taking that damage still. Fancy Wolf getting a little bit extended away from the tower. Is going to take a lot of damage from Buddha and Carnival. Not going to be able to get out alive because High People is going to show up to shut that down. Carnival begins capturing on the tower to stop it from firing. You can see a little bit of Incinerate action going on there. Shock Blast coming in from below. Leaves Zyra in a position where he needs to retreat. Top point held by Fancy Wolf's team. And Carnival retreating now with that Franken-Tibber-Annie. Acceleration Gate being used to help chase. Falling all the way down to the bottom part of the map. Sauron able to defeat Yorick and get the tower neutral in the process. I support Charlie Singed. I gotta get Sivir also. That's the other one I want. I'll probably get Sivir instead of Nidalee because I don't really play Nidalee that much. I just think the skin's really nice. I see Zound's gonna get taken out up here at the top part of the map. Okay. Initial fights have broken out. Game has sort of turned into something a little bit more standard. You see Carnival running around in the middle of the map. Oh dear, there's that sapling and toss combo. Throwing down the Vengeful Maelstrom. Not gonna help him too much. He was defeated. Sona coming back to this fight. You know, Jarvan and oh dear, that apprehend on Peoples. That's a bunch of free damage that Peoples didn't really want to take. Getting a little bit too close to Darius there. Gets dunked on. Fancy Wolf sticks his head out. Tries to go for Zyra. Gets killed during the jump animation, which is the reason I don't play Darius. Because you hit your jump, and then there's about a second before it actually lands, and then you get shot in the head or something, and then it doesn't go off. Tibber's got shot to death by the tower. There's a lot of shooting going on. Sounds reappears at the top part of the map, well out in advance of Maokai, so it's going to be Alia by himself. Not quite tanky or crazy enough to be able to get that going. Oh, Zounds with the capture is going to keep Carnival from being shot by the tower to death. Corval returning down to the bottom part of the map with that Yorick. Sauron just sort of waiting up here in the grass. Why does Malzahar have a knife if he doesn't use it? I've always wondered. Going down for the gank against Corval. Silence it immediately. Second silence followed up by Sauron. Suppress followed up by Sauron. Great combo. He was still just barely able to get off his Omen of Death, though, before dying, so they're going to have to contend with that. And maybe able to pick up the kill on Zyra here. Unless there's some way to stop him. Zyra and let him walk past. Corval is going to be defeated very convincingly. Great chain of crowd control in order to keep him from popping that Omen of Death for as long as possible. The top part of the map, Peoples having to retreat away. And Carnival getting the stun on Generic. Generic, though, man, that Sat Magic's brutal. Very, very brutal. Okay, top part of the map. No Namer's going to be able to turn around the Windmill with that Jayce. Has that under control. Bottom part of the map, Sauron has been forced back a little bit. He's still sticking around to keep the point neutral against Alia's Sona. But now that Corval has reappeared, Sauron can't really fight that. He is going to go for the recall. Yep, we're seeing that right there. And everybody else heading up towards the top portion of the map. Sona now heading that way now that Yorick is back to attend to his tower. And we have Generic moving on up. Coming around. He's going to come around on their side or his side. On his side, he's not going to go for the aggressive twisted advance from the enemy direction. Carnival being able to sit back and channel. Alia is going to respond to that, turn his attention over. It takes him out of the fight for just a moment. Not able to support Generic while that's going on. Alia the last one alive. Darius too far out of position to be able to do anything about it, though. Means they should be able to turn this around okay. And that airborne on Alia. Slapping Sona down. Sona put down that instrument. Take a nap. It's bedtime. See them doing the point. Taking it under their control here. A little bit of back and forth. Pretty even game so far. Sauron once again able to get a kill up against Corval. Sauron now rolling at 3-0 down here in this bottom lane. If they can keep that up, if they can get that pressure on the bottom lane and minimize Corval's ability to really do anything, that's going to help them out significantly as the game goes on. Fancy Wolf wants the Storm Shield. Zyra does not want him to have that. Storm Shields, you always want to help your allies secure yours. If you see someone sitting there capping, you want to try and help them get it. And if there's an enemy there, you want to try to stop them from doing it. Great crescendo, tagging two people in. Generic live a little bit longer there, but Fancy Wolf is on the wrong side of the fight and is taken down by J4 with that Cataclysm. All is going to fall to Zyra here. And Generic versus the world. Maokai versus 5 people. Doesn't actually work so well. Everybody getting assists off that Maokai. So by winning that team fight, they are firmly in control of the windmill now because the enemy doesn't really have enough people to try to push to make a play off of that. And they can't really make a play off of it either because of having people dead, but they don't need to since they already control the top part of the map. Seeing Corval coming back, has a Spectre's Cowl, so he's going to be going for that Spirit Visage, it looks like. And that's going to help him out a lot against Sauron here. Sauron has a Blackfire Torch and an Amplifying Tome. Now that Tome could be going into a Void Staff, or it could be a component of a different item entirely. Jayce picking up the shutdown on Zounds' J4. And Bride People's taking a little bit of damage. They have to get up to the top to interrupt that, but they don't really have anyone who can do it. So they're just going to go ahead and let that go. They can take that back later on in the game. It'll be just fine. And oh dear, the Sapling Toss picking him up. Alia, though, almost destroyed by Carnival's Annie, is going to just barely make it out of there alive. Alia circling back. Carnival, oh, able to tag him with the Disintegrate, but the healing from Alia is going to be able to keep him alive. Bomb part of the map. Zyra and Sauron bullying Corval and taking him out once again are going to turn this tower around. Minions are going to neutral this point here. The refinery becoming neutral. Zounds returning from being dead is able to temporarily delay this from being captured. We have Lulu on the way. Can also stop it from getting neutraled if it doesn't get tangled up too much by Generic. And there's the neutral click to interrupt. High People showing up. Carnival able to help take down Darius, but is going to have to retreat. Does not have that Tibbers available and gets knocked back towards the platform. However, the refinery is, well, it's going okay for them. They're doing a good job trying to keep Corval back so they can capture. It looks like they're going for another kill. Corval being taken down once more. Jayce back alive. They may just barely have enough time to capture this. They have a really good split. Shock Blast can only interrupt one person here. Fancy Wolf can only get one guy. There we go. They have captured that point, giving them a temporary 3 cap. They're just going to go ahead and let that go, fall back towards the refinery. Drill looks like it is going to be bailed out. Executive bailout coming from Zounds. Not completely sure that Cataclysm was necessary, but it looked really cool anyway. Sauron floating around down at the bottom lane because he's a purple champ and a floaty champ. Zyra gets chip-chopped by Fancy Wolf Darius. That's a very precise technical term. And Fancy Wolf, ooh, that slow is crippling. Zounds able to take him down. Bomb part of the map, still neutral. Corval not having such a good game today. He's 0-5 right now. No one's going to be able to get down there in time to keep that neutral. They're not too worried about it, looks like. They're more interested in getting back to the windmill. Looks like Annie has this completely under control because Annie's allies are doing a good job of zoning the enemy away from that top tower. You did not need all 3 up there to go cap. These 2 people here are keeping the people on the enemy team tangled up so Annie can capture freely. That's good play right there, guys. That's what you should emulate when you play solo. No Namer is just barely going to get out of there alive. Now Annie's going to come down to rejoin the fight after she secured the objective up top. Zyra diving straight through to Alia. Being able to put the hurt down there. Darius taken down by Lulu. And oh, the Disintegrate on No Namer, just barely in range for that. He's going to be able to take him out as well. And now it's just up to Alia. Alia versus the world. Alia, not a champion that's particularly durable because, I mean, Liquid Zyra just did. Be quiet, Sona. Sona shouldn't be affected by silences. She doesn't make noise. Remote control Tibbers teleports back. It's the Tibbers theme song. Corval down the bottom lane does have Mercury Treads and Spirit Vision, so he's doing a little bit better against Sauron, but Sauron has completed the Void Staff. Void Staff BFT still makes him pretty dangerous, does have his ultimate available if he decides to all in that. Looks like he's going to go for the neutral instead here. At least he's pushing for it really hard. Not quite going to get it this time, though. Maokai coming down. This could be Sauron's first death of the game if Generic's able to get in touch with him. Sauron trying to retreat there. Got Corval coming in from the back. Sauron may actually be able to die. Generic silence can't catch up with that twisted advance. And oh, Sauron's going to be okay. He did manage to just barely get away. Buddha Rice appearing is going to take him down. And now Corval on the run. Does not have very much mana, unfortunately. Can't really throw out ghouls when he doesn't have very much mana. Zounds, nope! Darius went for the dunk, got completely denied by Lulu's ultimate. Giant J4, go home, you're too big. Unfortunately, while that was going on, though, the top part of the map is going to go neutral because there's no one there to interrupt or other things. Buddha Rice getting swung on. Going to be taken down. And oh, Corval, is he going to go for that? There is the suppress there. But I feel like the BFT didn't get used beforehand. The Malefic Visions is going to pick it up, though. And whoa, hey, wait, whoa! Buddha Rice was able to survive that. Holy crap. No Namer being beaten up on by Zounds is going to be taken down. Oh, the rake didn't land! Fancy Wolf, you lucky dead guy. You're dead. Fancy Wolf is dead. He died. I was wondering if he was going to pay for those fake recalls there. Oh wait, no, those weren't fake recalls. It was dot damage. Sauron rocking 6-0-3. Corval not doing so well. Carnival running around above the top part of the map, trying to escape with... Oh, what the flash in! Alright. Whatever you want to do, Annie, that's completely okay. Zounds chasing after No Namer now. Doesn't have that Golden Age. Is slow going for him, but able to keep up because of the Yomu's Ghostblade. The top tower is going to be taken by him. Sauron has finally died once. Is back with the revive, though. His first and possibly only revive for the game. Sauron does have everything available, so he can just BFT destroy someone. See if he decides to go for that here. Yep. Generic's health just plummets. Able to start turning this tower around. J4 down here defending this from Corval's Mao. And over here, High People's Lulu wanted to get that point. So they get themselves a nice 4-cap situation, plus the extra 20 Nexus health, instant damage from capturing the quest objective. Zounds is still chasing Corval all over the place. They're having a disagreement. Cataclysm is the argument solver. He just Godwinded that up. Refinery, once again, trying to take control over that. Are they going to get this neutral before that sapling toss range is closed? Got the neutral. Little saplings are... they're nice. Fancy Wolf, oh no, that's not a good place to be. You got sent back to the summoner platform. He has an express ticket. He has like an all-day bus pass for the going back to the summoner platform. Vengeful Maelstrom thrown down, still fighting over this point. Things not doing so well for... oh dear, there's that BFT being thrown out, but he can't get in range to follow up on it. The health just barely defeated there. Alia turns around, has managed to vacuum up Sauron, giving Sauron his second death of the game. Alia is going to be defeated, however, it seems, and now Emperor High Peoples and Zounds are going to swing on Generic. Inside of Vengeful Maelstrom is not a place where we want to fight a Maokai, so they're going to try to drag him back out of that. Good apprehend, bringing him back. BFT, I heard going. BFT after BFT, man. BFT's all day, son. Lulu used one, and then Annie used one right after. BLTs for days. BLTs. I want some BLT. That doesn't have anything to do with the item that's in the game, though, but it is a delicious treat. Buddha Rice is going to be chased away there by the last moments of the Omen of Death, it looked like. Shock Blast, nope. Stay at. And this Contain is really, really strong, and I think this is going to take them home the game. Can they get out and do anything on the map? Takes like 10 seconds to get a point. Takes like 20 to cross. Nope. Your victors this week are going to be In Walls We Trust, taking a 2-0 victory over Stalin bottom here in the finals of this week's Paradox eSports Dominion Championship Series. This is week number 2. Going to be able to bring you week number 3 next week, as we see who will take the top point standings at the end of it, and who will go on for that 8-man invitational. That will be determined next week here on this Twitch channel. So if you want to see more Dominion action next Sunday, go ahead and click that follow button. Cursor, please. Wait. Then I'm gonna move these names because I'll forget to do it next week. There we go. Take a look at the post-game screen before we get out of here. Ta-da! Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at that post-game lobby screen. So yeah, guys, make sure to come and check us out next week as we go into week 3 of competition, the Paradox eSports Dominion Championship Series. And Corville didn't have such a good game there. Stalin had a great game. Damage dealt champions Talon out in front, 33k. And then Graveyard Hero, Sona with 209. That's all I have to bring to you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming out and watching the show. You guys can catch me next week, Sunday, right back here. I won't be casting Dominate Dominion next week, though, because I'm going to be doing some stuff for LOL Pro. Once again, Azel's having me back to do some action for those guys, and I'm going to go help them out. But next Sunday, you can find me right here on this Twitch channel, so make sure to follow it. Come check us out next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.